Albert Tumenov is a very fluid and dangerous striker, and he steps into the octagon having won 4 in a row after losing his debut, a very close split decision to the very talented Ildemar Alcantara. His last fight against Alan Jouban was nothing short of sensational. Just showed beautiful striking technique, excellent octagon generalship, and supreme confidence in his skill and power. And the type of striking he displayed is one of the things that makes this fight so exciting, because the guy he's fighting, Lorenz Larkin, is a very high-level striker himself. He has a Master of Sports in boxing in Russia. Russian hand-to-hand combat champion, 2009 to 2013.
The skill set of these Russians, always seems to have that combat sambo, and they all seem to be masters at it, including the man we're going to see in the co-main event tonight, Andrei Arlovsky. It's on a ride, an aerial ride, if you will, from Ariel Helwani of Robbie Lawler. Lorenz Larkin, Joe, was 1-4 inside the octagon, on the verge of the unemployment line, moved to 170 for the first time since high school, and now take a look at this.
Well, he's looked amazing in his last 2 fights. The John Howard fight was sensational, and the Santiago Ponzinibbio fight was another just amazing performance.
Our tail of the tape for this welterweight fight. 24-year-old Albert Einstein Tumenov, 5 years younger than Lorenz Larkin. Everything else is virtually identical. Once again, we check in with the veteran voice of the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record, 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Fairfield, New Jersey, by way of Nalchik, Russia, Albert Einstein Tumenov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kung fu fighter holding a professional record, 16 wins, 4 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 171 pounds. Fighting out of Riverside, California, Lorenz the Monsoon Larkin. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our referee. Vanessa, Chrissy, Brittany, Ariani, Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan, great to be here live on pay-per-view. Larkin, Tumenov, welterweight matchup.
Here we go. First round, you ready? Are you ready? Bring it on, come on.
Here we go. The fight you alluded to against John Howard was Lorenz Larkin's 170-pound debut. 5 months later, he scored another knockout win. Now he's looking to make it 3 straight in the welterweight division.
Well, they both have a lot of power, but what's interesting about these guys is how refined their technique is. It's one of the things that makes this fight so exciting. Both guys are very, very skillful and just very well-trained strikers.
Lorenz Larkin really possesses some footwork to really keep an eye on. If you're a young fighter, you want to see the way to move and be very economical. Watch the feet of Lorenz Larkin.
And watch the fluidity in the combinations that Tumenov throws.
Tumenov, winner 4 straight, 12 of his last 13. He has knocked out his opponent in 9 of his last 10 wins. Both men with 16 career wins. The counter by Tumenov.
Beautiful straight right counter off the leg kick. Just a nice reminder for Larkin that danger awaits with every move. There's another one, but he took his head off the center line that time, Mike. Notice the difference? Lorenz Larkin made an adjustment.
Tumenov, a master of sports in boxing.
Dangerous left hook there by Tumenov.
Joe kind of talked about the weapons that he possesses as he made his way into the octagon.
Well, I would give an advantage in the boxing to Tumenov, but perhaps in the kicking to Larkin and footwork.
He catches that kick, but just momentarily.
And by advantage, I'm talking slight with both of these guys in any department.
Which makes this what you call really the sleeper fight of the night. Larkin doing a good job on that lead leg of Tumenov, especially right around the knee area.
Well, one of the things about this fight that makes it a sleeper also is either one of these guys could crack into the top 10. As far as skill-wise, the way they move, when you analyze their movement and their technique, they match up very well with high-level contenders.
Tumenov is a split decision that went the way of Alcantara. His UFC debut, away from being unbeaten in the UFC.
Tumenov connected.
And a big flurry here.
Tumenov connected with several good shots there, Mike.
Big swing and miss, counter to the body by Tumenov.
Larkin looked a little desperate there. He tried to really get it back, and Tumenov countered smartly. There was a nice leg kick there by Larkin. Again, I think I would give the kicking advantage to Larkin, and if I was in his corner, I would be hoping he utilizes more of that. But there's a nice kick by Tumenov.
Keep an eye on one thing, John. That last low kick, Tumenov reached down, kind of trying to catch that kick. If he does it, more than once, you could see Larkin faking low and coming high, trying to finish his fight with a head kick.
Or he could just land more of those and really severely damage that left leg. Because you're looking at it right now, there's a lot of redness and swelling.
Absolutely. And Albert right now is moving into a potential kick.
But Lorenz always has to be careful of that counter. There's a beautiful oblique kick. But that's actually to the obliques, which is where you rarely see it. Most of the time, guys throw that kick to the thigh.
The ball of the foot, it can do serious damage. Good hands again, as Joe talked about, from Tumenov.
Well, it's like a heel kick more than the ball of the foot. Ball being like a front kick technique. The way the oblique kick is thrown, it's thrown almost like a side kick that's upside down. There's a nice leg kick. Heavy leg kick, and he's limping a little bit off of it.
Tumenov countered, but the damage, there he reached down for it again.
Yes.
Let's see if Larkin...
Well, he's feeling those kicks, without a doubt.
And like you said, Joe, he can simply just continue to damage that leg.
Where he's had success, though, is here. When Larkin puts his back up against the cage, that's where Tumenov has been able to uncork that beautiful boxing technique of his.
So wisely, Larkin gets back to the center. 15 seconds left in round one.
There it is again, but that time landed with the foot on the knee.
Final seconds.
There's that oblique kick again. Very nice. He's one of the rare guys that throws that to the body like that. A fighter with braces. There's a beautiful leg kick. And see, that time he took his head off the center line. There you see that one a little bit low. And here is the boxing technique of Tumenov. The kick over the top. Very nice head kick by Tumenov. And there were some boxing combinations that I guess we missed in the replays. But the combinations that Tumenov landed opposite us here on the other side of the octagon looked very sharp.
So Larkin with his mouthpiece back in. So even if one of the wires in the braces was broken, he's protected by his mouthpiece. Start of the second. I guess maybe Invisalign would be a better choice than the braces. 30 seconds in, there's that kick again. And look how he's reaching for it, almost in anticipation of the damage.
Well, Larkin does it so beautifully because he doesn't step.
Right.
He just throws it. And because of that, there's a straight right by Tumenov. There's another one.
We were talking about his footwork earlier.
Yes, the way he throws it, you don't see it coming. It's so clean and quick. Reminiscent of how Edson Barboza throws it. There's so much speed behind it.
It's good company to be in. A Again.
Faked with the left and then came with the right. And that's the high-level striking.
Head strikes, Tumenov. But the damage to the leg and the damage done by kicks, all about Lorenz Larkin. Looking for his third straight welterweight win.
Again,
you can see even from this angle, Joe, all the redness on the left leg, the lead leg of Albert Tumenov.
That was a nice uppercut. Left uppercut by Tumenov.
Look for it again.
It's one of the punches he caught Jovan with, and he walked right into that leg kick.
Through that head kick and then the great punches. He finished that fight in Houston in just 2 minutes and 55 seconds. We're working our way towards the midway point of this matchup. Miocic, Arlovsky, Lawler, and Condon still to come. Nasty.
Good right hand there by Larkin. Caught him kind of at the end of it, but keeping him honest.
Oh, hey,
Larkin's
set it up with straight shots. Keep your chin down. Yes, stay in your shell. Beautiful.
That was a good combination and some body punches that landed for Tumenov.
Another hard leg kick by Larkin.
Hands up, stay in your shell.
Don't get sloppy. Move your legs. Move your legs.
Romy on Batiste in the corner tonight of Tumenov. Larkin fighting, born and raised in Riverside, California. Pawn with that jab. Switch kick by Tumenov, and again body shots.
Two nasty body shots by Tumenov. And again, that left hook to the body and then went upstairs with it. That left hook dug, Mike. That was a hard left hook.
Little change of momentum perhaps here.
Well, Tumenov's left to the body will really sap your strength. Larkin tried to step in with an elbow there. Here's that kick again. Ooh, a little bit of a limp. Switch stances. There you go. Yep, that one hurt him. And it's going to take a lot of pop out of his punching power. He's not going to be able to push off that left leg.
And Tumenov, Joe, not known as a guy to switch his stances. Obviously, he's got great skills.
Oh, that left hook to the body by Tumenov is
and
nasty.
He digs in again with it.
It's beautiful. He's missing the elbow perfectly. I mean, just the placement of his just so excellent. Then he went up top with that. This is really like as we described.
Yeah.
Boxing advantage Tumenov, kicking advantage Larkin.
Tumenov has ended a couple of his previous combinations with that left uppercut.
Oh, Larkin with a right hand.
If he lands it, it could be lights out.
Check that one. Ooh.
Larkin just missed.
Oh, head kick by Tumenov.
Again, he digs that left to the body. Watch the right arm of Lorenz Larkin.
And a nice leg kick by Tumenov.
Checked again.
Tumenov's making some adjustments here. Ooh, right hand to the body.
Tumenov really, Joe, didn't even attempt to check the earlier kicks.
Oh, he nailed him with that left hook, Mike.
But he's starting to gain the momentum here with those body shots. Final 30 seconds of this round.
Tumenov looking for a takedown. Catches him with a left hand on the break.
Again.
Larkin looks much more uncomfortable in these boxing exchanges. Good head kick there by Tumenov.
Final seconds of this round.
Another hard leg kick by Larkin. He's hurt. Boy, that leg is hurt, Mike. He turned and went back to his corner. Now he's taking all of his weight off of that leg. And this is why these devastating leg kicks by Larkin. Look at this. And that one was with the foot. Some of the earlier ones were with the shin. There's a nice right hand by Larkin. And here's this nasty left hook by Tumenov. Look at that. Rip! And he goes to upstairs with it too. Larkin turned away from that one. And there's a head kick by Tumenov. Just barely caught him with the foot.
Legs. Don't change with your hands, okay? Bend your legs. Use that good fundamental defense you got, okay? Boom, and then return. Beautiful. Hey, baby. Let's get through this round. We're going to win this fight. Let's go.
and they iced up Tumenov's leg in between rounds. And as he stands up, he's trying to shake it off.
Don't forget, Dana White, Looking for a Fight, premiering on YouTube Monday, January 11th this year. You can expect 12 new episodes of the series. Big fights, big laughs, and a whole lot more. Don't miss Dana White's Looking for a Fight. And don't forget, you get a little sneak peek at UFCFightPass.com. Third and final round.
Tumenov with a leg kick to start it off with. And Larkin with the inside leg kick. Larkin's pulling away from those punches, and he's got to be careful with that because Tumenov is going to time it. He's going to fake one and then step deeper, anticipating the pull away. And for Larkin, I think, concentrating on that left leg, show the hands, and then when you see it, slam that shin in that area of the thigh again, where we see all the redness. Missed that one.
He missed it.
Anticipating it.
He missed it because he's starting to space out a little bit more, Joe, because of the success Tumenov has had
With the punches.
Yes.
Yes. And Tumenov has landed some leg kicks of his own. There's a nice one. That was a very hard one. That was a very hard one. They switch his stances again. Don't think Larkin's not aware of that. And Larkin switched stances.
See if he can punish the other leg.
Oh, spinning kick to the thigh.
Larkin spins
Again.
And again
he kicked it. Oh, Tumenov's in trouble. He's in trouble. He did it again. Wow. Larkin with these spinning heel kicks, Andy Hood style.
Larkin really opening up, very comfortable here in round 3.
Tumenov's leg is gone. I mean, he can't push off of it right now. When you see him throw these punches now, he looks uncoordinated. And it's because his leg is just failing on him. See how he's like moving forward? He's trying to mask it, but you can see it in his movements.
And you can take the legs away from your opponent. You can hinder his offense massively. And again.
And he attacked the inside that time. And then he tagged him with a punch. And
Tumenov's right in there, though, Joe. He's trying to make it happen.
He's trying, but there's so much less power to his punches now because he's essentially punching with one leg.
Larkin with that
spinning heel kick to the thigh. Oh, that's a nice kick by Tumenov. Tumenov digs down.
Larkin showing a ton of confidence here in the third.
I just love how he's mixing it up with those spinning kicks.
Very fluid. Getting his head off center when he throws that kick. A real key against Tumenov with these great hands.
Again with that left to the body by Tumenov.
Larkin just missed with an uppercut.
Good right hand by Tumenov. Larkin just sort of rolled with it.
Under 2 minutes on the clock. Third and final round.
Both of those blocked. I'd like to see Larkin go back to that spin kick. Oh, nice left to the body by Tumenov.
Tumenov.
Well, he's in the stance now. He's going to throw that spin.
Tumenov's best punch has been that left hook to the body of Larkin.
Yeah, his left in general has been excellent in this fight. There's a left
for an elbow
there. Leg kick by Larkin again.
Larkin's got to be careful.
He's
confident with that spin, Joe, but he doesn't want to get too loose.
Well, it's so unusual the way he throws it. It's hard to see it coming.
Tumenov, one leg or not, still trying to win this fight by knockout.
Well, his technique is so excellent. Even with one leg, he can still hurt you. But he's definitely doesn't have the same spring that he had that first round. Step-in elbow by Larkin.
Larkin really looking for a finish here in his pay-per-view debut. Looking to move to 3-0 as a welterweight.
And look at this, Larkin with a takedown attempt.
30 seconds.
and Tumenov turns him around.
Just 15 seconds left in the fight. Outstanding performance by Lorenz Larkin tonight.
Good right hand on the break by Larkin.
They go the distance.
Very, very good fight. Completely lived up to the expectations and so evenly matched.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens.
And there's that spinning kick to the thigh that we saw Larkin throw over and over again. Very, very deceptive and sneaky kick. There's another leg kick. There's a right hand by Larkin. And there's that leg kick, but then the hooks by Tumenov. There's another hook to the body. Beautiful left hook technique by Tumenov.
Lorenz Larkin, Albert Tumenov. Judges rendering their decision. Our official decision brought to you by Metro PCS, where you get nationwide coverage on the blazing fast 4G LTE T-Mobile network for just $30 period. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Junichiro Kamiho scores it 29-28, Tumenov. Adelaide Bird scores it 29-28, Larkin. And Derek Clearly scores it 29-28 for the winner by split decision, Albert Einstein Tumenov.
Wow.
I'm here with the winner, Albert Tumenov. First of all, Albert, that was an excellent fight. It was a great fight. We anticipated that you would have the boxing advantage and Larkin would have the kicking advantage. That seemed to be how it played out. Was there anything surprising to you about this fight?
Альберт, это очень хороший бой был. Мы все ожидали хорошего бокса от тебя и удары ногами от Ларкина. Что-то ты ожидал другое? Что ты можешь сказать насчет этого?
Мое уважение Лоренцу. Он поистине сильный боец. Я не просто так вызвал его на бой. Я здесь для того, чтобы драться с лучшими. И даст Аллах, я буду становиться все сильнее. Меня не просто так прозвали Эйнштейном. Я знал, что он будет делать. Но вы видите, он сильный боец. И ему удалось что-то сделать из того, что он планировал.
Larkin is an excellent fighter. I called him out for this fight, and I just don't call out anybody. I'm here to fight the best of the best. I have a nickname, Einstein, and there's a reason for that. I knew what he was gonna do, but still, because he's so tough, I mean, he gave me a hard fight. It was a good fight.
It was a truly excellent fight to watch. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
And God willing, I'm gonna get better and better. Going from now, you're gonna see better of me all the time, more and more.
Albert Tumenov, ladies and gentlemen.
Albert Tumenov, winner by split decision. Big fight tonight, getting ready to start 2016 with a welterweight title matchup between Robbie Lawler and none other than Carlos Condit. Nate Diaz coming off a good win to finish 2015.